Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, guys? Anybody watching this? Just know I got love for you, man. Let's go do this to kick some ass. What?
It is good to be whole once again.
Oh, I bet it is, boy. I
Even
was gonna
so,
end that bitch.
he is still a part of me, just one that had grown beyond control.
You ain't gonna be in control.
Furthermore, I think I've learned mediocre poetry. Thank you for
Mediocre
your help,
poetry.
Peter.
Fuck you talking about one of the best rappers in my city, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? You know I'm getting litty, nigga. Fire on your girl's titties, nigga. Nigga. I don't understand, Mr. Man. I think I understand. Even though I don't, I'm gonna say I think I understand.
Without him, I'm
Now I'm
not
gonna
the
try to sing
same,
smarter than I
but
am.
with him, I'm accomplished. He says hello, by the
With
way.
him? With
Says he hopes
Royum?
to see you again
Okay, you got that
very
nut
soon.
inside of you that tells me a lot about you. He says hello, by the way. Even he says he hopes to see you very soon. Very, very strange trying being here. I have questions. Questions, bitch. Tell me more about
He is a
Royum.
part of me, and I can't just throw that away. Even, may I give you some advice?
Okay, yeah.
Don't
What's he gonna say?
ignore your dark side. It's a
It's a
part of
part of you
you
that
that festers
festers.
if you don't address it. And in the right hands, it can have some productive uses.
Okay. I have more questions, boy. You gonna stand up to the
I'll
queen now?
represent the people of my town. I'm shutting down the moon building project. It's the least I can do. From there on, we shall see.
Here you go. What's gonna happen to Two-Town now?
We move forward as a united city. There's more than one path ahead of us.
Nice,
But the people
nice.
of this great town have always been good at dealing with multiplicity.
Yeah, cool. That's good, man. Are people still going to be split in two like you and Royal more?
As
That's
time
a good
goes
question.
forward, we'll all merge back together. We'll still have split personalities, but that's an advantage. Everyone has a better half. Every half can do something the other can't. Every half helps the other half out. It's the two-town way.
Huh. It's the Two-Town way. That's gay as fuck.
It's been a very strange time for us here too, even. But in saving us, you become an inextricable part of that. Wherever you go, a small part of Two-Town now goes with you.
Nice.
And strange is good.
Goodbye,
Goodbye,
Mr. Mayor.
even. You will always have my thanks.
Thank you. Real nigga. I fuck with him.
And so, even went to give
Randomly. Oh, reward. Randomly alter the cost of cards in your hand, either free or double the
receiving
Ah!
his eyes back. I'm positive he was dying to make eye contact with his pupils once again. And wait a minute. Oh dear. These are terrible. I'll edit them out later.
Card up my sleeve, in my chest, up my nose, up me. Well,
And
everywhere.
lo,
Let's
did
try
the
it.
number 2 come to random, and lo, it was good. Oh dear, do I have a shot? And lo, did the number 2 inspire all
Love this
who
little.
faced the
I love
queen?
this. I love Two-Town. I fuck with Two-Town.
And lo, did the queen
Seymour!
not one, but 2?
Good boy.
Hey, what happened? I heard a ruckus.
Long story. But I've got your eyes.
Got your
Seymour.
eyes, Seymour?
My peepers
So you can see more.
squeakers. Oh, I've missed you so much. Much better.
Oh shit, this nigga looks creepier.
And as for those pips, if you don't mind, it just takes a
Pips.
little precision, the utmost
Precision.
finesse,
Let's start adding. Oh,
done. Good as
shit.
new, little buddy.
Thanks, gang. Thanks for preparing my friend, Seymour. Finally, someone who's true to their word.
That I mostly am, even. That I mostly am. Thank you for helping me properly see again.
Could you add even more pips to Dicey?
I mean, I suppose I could. There is room for more. All over Random there are mythical creatures hiding from the clutches of the Queen. Difficult to find, but they may have some. Keep your eyes peeled, and senses even sharper, even. Oh, and remember, all this dice business? Shh, it's our secret.
Real
What are you
nigga.
gonna do now?
I'm off to 3 to look for traces of my sister Odd. Gonna go roll a 3 over at that giant door for starters. I won't be coming back here, so I better finish off some business before I go. What business? I'm off at 3 to look for traces of my sister Odd. Look for
I
my
know
sister,
you'll
nigga.
find her even. You found my eyes. They're probably way smaller than your sister, right?
Well, there were 2 of them, and there's just one of her, bitch.
Oh, you'll do fine. In fact, I'll go so far to say that there's not a way in Sixtopia or Onecroft that you'll fail. Unless, you know, the Queen gets in your way. Nothing a bit of good old-fashioned runaway won't solve. Well, I wish you well on your next adventure. And if I could give you some semi-solicited advice,
Hell yeah.
every roll of the dice matters, but not every roll counts.
That's weird and cryptic,
Isn't it, though?
bitch.
And so fun. Bye, even. I'll miss you, but I'm sure we'll see each other again in far-off places.
I'm not so sure about that. Dicey upgraded. Seymour upgraded Dicey to roll 3. Now even should be able to open the gates to 3 to Cool. Open the gates to 3 to What the fuck is. Oh
The
shit.
girl was a long way from home, about to enter the land of 3. Who knew what adventures awaited her there? The answer is me. I do. I'm the narrator. But for Even and Dicey, the adventure was just beginning. And Even's sister was still out there, somewhere, lost in Random.
Bro, what the fuck? There's no way this little ass big fucking girl can carry this. I know Evelyn can't carry this. Fucking back's about to break. On my back every day at work. Busting my ass.
Home, I guess. Don't touch that!
You mustn't ever touch that odd. Ever. Never touch it again. I have it because I desire it, Odd. You're 12. There are things you don't understand yet. Anyway, forget it. Because I have something for you, Odd. Something special. That rudeness. That's your One Origins showing. Don't worry. We'll break you of that yet. And it's not a gift. It's something to be earned. But for now, go on, try it. I had it made just for you.
Above even was one of the Queen's royal spiders, the kind that had taken away Odd on that terrifying night. They were the collectors of children who were to become Sixers.
Come on, Dicey! We can't let it get away! Hurry! She's in our sights! Not today, spider monster! You! Oh, wait! Wait! Did you see those robots? What do you mean you've seen bigger?
Holy shit, those niggas are huge. Those boys are big, man. Some big boys right there. It's gonna be one of the missions. I actually really like this game. Like the plane effect, I don't like playing the plane effect. It's just I already got this far into it. I'm gonna just finish it. Oh, my bad. My dog be seeing shit before I do. So, lost. What the fuck? This game is creepy.
I always knew I was a Sixer at heart. I knew! I'll do all sorts of important work for the Queen, while Bernard mops the floor.
Hey, where is Bernie?
Bernard is gone!
A Sixer child is missing! I repeat,
Look! It's Bernie! From back home! Of course we should help him! He'll be eaten alive out here!
The spider seemed impossible to get into at the moment. Oh, but perhaps Bernie would know how to get to her sister. Even knew...
Come on, we've got to find him.
Oh, yes. Time was of the essence. I was done anyway. Freedom was a district tearing itself apart in a three-way civil war. A murdered father, 3 siblings, each suspecting the other of the deed. And a giant battle droid, given to each by the Queen to settle the matter.
I've got a card up my sleeve, in my chest, up my
I'm
nose,
noble,
up me-
you understand.
Everywhere.
Heck,
Let's
most
try
of this bell belonged to my family, don't you know? It still does, I suppose. Everything's owned by someone. I'm noble, you understand. Heck, most of us here are. You're the only one here like that, I assure you. It belonged to the triplets, and before then, it belonged to the Lord or King of Freedom, before his murder. Just so. But I'm a distant relative, far enough to stand outside the daily battles and to not choose a side. You know, I have another distant relative, a cousin of mine, that I haven't heard from in some time. Not since this cursed Civil War started. Last I heard, she was in the Duke's garden, playing nobility, eating cakes, I suppose. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her, that's all. It's silly, but you never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life. And it would do my heart good to know that she knows I do miss her. But it's too dangerous for me to go stumbling around a battlefield. Please excuse me. If I could see her again, I'd tell her that I miss her.
Fascinating. Fascinating.
You never think of the people you care about until they're no longer in your life.
Why'd you ask, stranger? What's your motivation in all of this? Oh, how heartbreaking for you. How tragic, you poor child. Oh, heavens no. That sort of thing wouldn't interest me at all. Good grief, spying on people. I make a point of not remembering anyone I see in public. Privacy is very important to me, you understand. What with that paranoid count demanding full reports of everything everyone does every day and all. I promise it, stranger.
Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do you have a moment? Splendid, splendid. I have only one question. Who do you think started this war, turning our lord, their father's castle, into a battlefield? Surely you know the story of the three siblings. Oh, what fun. Yes, let's. So, since you're hearing this for the first time, let me tell you about the three siblings involved. There's the paranoid Count up in High Bet Haven to the west, the soft and coddled Duke living in Fogwash Garden to the north, and the duty-bound and tough-as-heck Baroness living out east on Wildcard Hill. Who do you think did it? Who do you think killed their father and started this bloody civil war?
Well, that's the sort of opinion that'll make nobody like you. My word, what an opinion indeed!
The attack has begun! The king must be saved! What? Identify yourself, stranger! I am Nishka, and I used to protect somebody important, I think. A ruler, maybe? Before the war. Oh, Even, you sweet child. You can't keep clinging to the past. The king's dead and gone now for years, don't you remember? What? How did you know my name? What? I've never seen you before in my life. The king! Protect
Oh boy, I can't wait to get back home. But I can't get back home without knowing the way. Or can I? Oh, hey, mister. Do you know the way to one... oh, wow. You want a hug? Okay. Woo, woo.
Wow, it's pretty cold in here and dark too.
Yeah, this is dark. You didn't see that fucking kid just getting kidnapped, you dumb fucking cunt bitch? You didn't either, for that matter? Fucking lost your fucking mind. Should fucking put one right there. End this shit for you. You too. I should put one right here in your heart. Bow! Bitch, you ain't got no fucking heart. I got more fucking heart than you. You know that? I can go. Looks like I can go. I came from this way. So I can go straight. Go this way. Actually can't go that way. Yeah, right, boy. Oh, you ugly ass bitch. Have you seen my friend Bernard, a boy in fixer uniform?
Alive? I thought I saw one running around
Alive?
here recently. A young lad. Boxy clothing.
Boxy clothing? That's Bernie. Did you see where he went? That's my friend. Where's he now?
Can't
Bitch, where's he
rightly
now?
say, unfortunately. But you'd better
Oh.
find him quick, before the Shadow Man does.
Tell me about the Shadow Man.
Everyone knows about the Shadow Man, child. Especially children out all alone.
Fuck you. Watch him run into me. I'll kill that
You better
bitch.
find him quick, before the Shadow
I'll be the one little kid that he runs into. And this shit won't be fucking fair. It won't be even. I'm a demon. You see any
Kids
kid
never
around?
run around here unsupervised. That's what the Shadow Man ensures. All I know is that if a kid's missing, as well they should, you should be afraid, child.
Why, bitch? Streetlight cello. Have you seen my friend Bernard?
Leave me alone. I'm busy. Everything's important to someone. If there's a kid running around unattended, the Shadow Man probably has him by now. Oh, you really are in over your head. Oh, you are clever, but I don't know him. Nobody does. If you stay a spell, all Margarine Took can tell you about him. The Shadow Man. He was born in the time of the first nightmare, and he lives on to this day, but not like you or I. He lives in the walls of Mulgrew Alley, and he can always see you, but you can only see him when it's dark. Snuff out the lights in Mulgrew Alley, and you'll find him there, waiting. But be warned, child. It may be the last thing you see. If he were merely a ghost, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Goodbye. I do not think we will see each other again.
You want to know about the Shadow Man? You want to know about the Shadow Man? The Shadow Man comes when night eats day, and you might cry and you might pray, but the Shadow Man comes when night eats day. He don't like shine, and he don't like sun. He'll come out the walls when the daylight's done, snuff out Mulgrew Alley's lights. Then you best run, for the light sounds to me like you're fixin' to go. You want to know about the Shadow Man come, and you might. He don't like snuff out.
Go on, Dicey! Dicey, over there!
Even suddenly felt like she was being watched. And to tell you the truth, I did too.
you the Shadow Man?
Oh, I have many names, little one.
Okay, fair enough. Have you seen a little boy? About yay high?
Let me think. This one?
Oh, wow, even is that you? I'm so glad to see you. Can you believe that I'm stuck?
Let him out!
That may be true, but there is another truth. That if you're not afraid now, you'll soon learn to be. He's mine now. I won't be letting him go. I believe you'd call that leverage. No. No, I'm afraid that's not what I do. But I would be willing to trade. Nothing you have, child. And I suspect nothing you can bring me. And you're also a bad lie, but perhaps you're right. I want the same thing all of us want here. Peace. I want the triplets' war to end. Oh, I'm not. I'm the creature that moves in the dark type. But people only truly fear things that move in the dark during peace. During war, they are surrounded by greater threats all day long. And so nobody fears the Shadow Man anymore. Life is the greater horror. And they have overindulged, forgotten me. If you want me to give you Bernard, then I want you to change that. I don't care how. I don't care about anything even, except being feared by everyone again. I've watched you. I know you're a dice wielder. Silence! Don't insult me with your dirty lies! They may work on the living, but you can't deceive the Shadow Man. You alone carry the power to affect the arenas and those giant robots. Figure it out, or you will never see your precious Bernard or any other child I choose to take again. Without peace, there will be no boy, no hope, and you will never see your sister again. For you, there are currently more important questions at stake. Go, even. Bernie's fate rests on your tiny shoulders, and my hunger won't be held at bay forever. To save Bernard from the wretched Shadow Man, even had to end Threedom's civil war. It was a hard task, an impossible task, but she wasn't going to let her friend die. The first thing she needed was information. Perhaps some of the locals would be willing to share what they knew.
It's not fair. I can't. I won't. Who's there? Tell me now, or I'll... Well...
That poor woman, completely mad. Have you seen Nishka? That poor woman, completely mad.
dares attack the king? My blade thirsts for... Traitors! Attackers! Devils!
Greetings. I'm doing a survey for the Upper Class Gazette. Do come.
You, I remember you. We've spoken before, haven't we? No, I don't remember much, and I'm sorry, what did you want? Oh, with the children. The 3 children, well, something happened. There were sounds from his chambers. Was someone with him? I was his bodyguard, and I ran to look, and he was supposed to... I'm sorry, it was such a shame, such a... I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. Hello? Do I know you? The children of the king! Such beautiful babies. They grew up into such wonderful young men and women. The Duke, the Baroness, and the Count. Such a gift. The entire royal court was so... The court... He's paranoid, capricious, and fearful. But his heart's in the right place. He once accused me of trying to assassinate him just because I tried to get him to finish his vegetables. We all had a lovely laugh about it later. Or at least, I think we did. She's tough as nails. Tough as cannons, really. Duty-bound and haughty, but she can back it up. And woe be to those who cross her. She once aimed a cannon at me to stop me from giving her a bath. The only thing that impresses her is war. I wouldn't call him a glutton for life, more of a bon vivant. He loves all the finer things. He's baroque, decadent, you might say spoiled, but I'd say he's really more cultured. He once told me his goal was to eat every animal in the kingdom, all in one single dish. He achieved it a week later, and said the dish was as delicious as it was disappointing. Oh, that's very nice. You're a nice young lady. I'm sorry. I'm afraid that these days I don't remember things as well as I used to. I have moments where I can, but there have been times where an object reminds me of things, holding an important artifact that reminds me of a person or an event. That could bring it all back. Can you find these objects for me? One for each triplet. That could bring it all back. Oh, and if you could find the murder weapon that killed the king, I could remember that too. I feel certain of it. I'm sorry, find what? What were we talking about? Oh, if only I could remember. That platform reminds me. I'm supposed to warn travelers about something. I'm supposed to say something very, very important. Oh well, it's probably fine, and we should all stop worrying about it.
fall down when you've built it with Manny's help. All bets are off when you've got a new card from old Manny Dex, Esquire.
Seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world, Even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power? And now, Even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders. Could she solve the mystery of the king's murder?
It's the Count! Ladies and gentlemen, the Count has won the roll!
Here, mate, let's trade cards. Sometimes I feel like it's my sole purpose in life.
The only thing I can't predict are the rolls of the Queen's dark dice, but everything else I know.
Alright, y'all. I'm 44 minutes in this bitch. I think I'll just end this right here. I'll come back. We'll do the rest of these in 3-Town. Made it to 3-Town. Talked to a couple cool motherfuckers, weird motherfuckers. Let's get it, man. Peace and love, everybody. Take care.